I'm going to do a review on a snake that I found out here in my workshop. I'm not very up to speed on a lot, but one thing I do know is snakes. And this here is an American black snake, or also known as a black racer. She's a non-venomous snake. Their primary diet is rodents, insects, smaller reptiles like lizards, and even other snakes. They're prominently known around here for killing copperheads, which we don't want to keep around. The only reason she's really this calm is because she's just come out of hibernation. She's been asleep since probably late August or early October of last year. She's not like venomous snakes. She uses heat-seeking pits on the side of her face to detect the presence of, like I said, rodents or insects or other snakes or whatever. And unlike venomous snakes who subdue their prey with hypodermic fangs and venom, she uses the initial bite to subdue, and then she restricts. She squeezes the life out of her prey. And I say she, you can tell that it's a her because the females are always much larger. I was going to say something else. Yes, they're always much larger. This one right here, she's probably 4.5, 5 feet long maybe. Probably 3.5 to 4 inches around. She's kind of old. She's got a lot of battle scars on her, which leads me to believe she's an older snake, but not too old to reproduce. She'll find a mate and make some babies this summer, and we'll have them as well. One of the defense mechanisms of this snake, aside from aggressive behavior and a fairly painful bite, is she'll actually take the tip of her tail and rattle it against a leaf, which imitates the sound of a rattlesnake, which we have 3 species of here in North Carolina. I'll try to do a review on one of them this summer as well. We've got, let's see, what kind of venomous snakes do we have? We have copperheads, we have coral snakes down towards the coast, and then, like I said, 3 species of rattlesnakes. We have the eastern diamondback rattlesnake, which as it happens is the largest of the rattlesnake species. We have a pygmy rattlesnake, which is more native to southern North Carolina. And then we have the canebrake, which is also known as the timber rattlesnake, which is the most aggressive of the rattlesnake family. We've also got another snake that is not venomous, I would say, but it is classified as a venomous snake simply because of the high quantities of bacteria in its saliva. It's the eastern hognose snake. They are not venomous, but they will make you deathly ill just due to all the massive amounts of bacteria they have in their mouth. But this gal right here, I'd say she'll live probably another year or so. She's at least 2 or 3 years old. I found her here in my workshop, and that's places where rodents like to nest, wood piles, barns, haylofts, anything like that. That's where you'll find these guys. They only have really just a few natural predators around. Birds of prey like hawks and owls. And then you've got some dogs that'll eat them, and black bears and things like that. We don't have any of those here, but further up the mountain we do. But this girl right here, she's pretty much king of the coop here. Yeah, she's a sweet little thing. Anybody who enjoys herpetology as much as I do will find this gal as interesting as I do. She's probably my favorite snake. She was the first snake I ever discovered as a small child, and she's still my favorite today. We have a lot of other snakes native here to North Carolina, particularly the Piedmont Triad area right here where I live. We have the earth snake, we have the garden snake. Occasionally we have smooth green snakes, northern water snakes, copperheads, occasionally a cottonmouth or a water moccasin, whichever you'll have. But they're usually more native to southeastern North Carolina, around the coast and things like that, swampy areas. But yeah, this is my review on this girl right here. She's a real beauty and a real pleasure to have. She keeps all the poisonous snakes out of my workshop. She keeps the mice out. Just a great friend to have. So all you folks out there that see a black snake and immediately assume she's the devil and that she's an evil creature that'll swallow your children whole, do not kill her. She is of no significance to you. She's not a harm to anyone. She's just living her life day to day, trying to make her buck like everyone else. She's just as cool as can be. See? She's not a threat to me or anyone else. She just wants to live and be let alone. I enjoy her company to the point where I'm actually going to release her back into my workshop, which is a complete and total mess at the moment. And another thing I wanted to mention before I set her loose, as you can see, look at there. Got her to open her mouth. Look at there. You'll see her on occasion stick her tongue out. Right there. A lot of people assume that that is a sign of aggression. It is in fact not. That's how she smells things. I don't know if I mentioned or not, but she's got heat-seeking pits on the side of her face. It's how she detects the presence of her prey. There you go. And she's not liking the camera so much anymore. Anyway, I'm going to turn this girl loose. Let her get back to doing her thing. She'll probably, here within the next week or so, be getting a little hungry. She'll go off and hide in the wood pile, and that's fine. She can keep the mice out for me. Anyway, that's my review on the American black snake, or the black racer. I'll bring a couple more videos this summer. I'm wanting to get one on the copperhead and the timber rattlesnake and garden snakes and earth snakes and things like that. I'll definitely have one on the earth snake. They're not hard to find. I find them every year without fail. They're very cool snakes as well. Anyway, thanks for watching.